Hey there everybody, Professor Cloud here. Welcome back for another episode of Jurassic World Evolution 3. We are still in the Japanese park. And at the end of the last episode, we did pretty much get the park completely up and running. We've cleared all of the crap that had been left behind. We've got the original enclosures fully functional, dinosaurs in them, mostly herbivores at this point. And then we are starting to do some expansion. Just a little bit at the moment, but we do have some expansion. We captured a couple of carnivores that had made their way into the park. We've put them into an enclosure. We did breed a particular type of dinosaur, and I'll be honest, I don't remember exactly which ones are where. But we're now going to start to take a look at some expansion. I think certainly flyers is one way to get expansion up and running quickly. I think that's definitely one thing that we want to do, but we also want to see what else might be possible, because we have been told that carnivores are going to be the main thing of this particular park. So let's go ahead and jump back into the Japanese park, where cherry blossoms are king, and let's see if we can get it to a 3 and 4 star rating so that we can then move on to some other areas. By the way, Katsuyama is the location of the park within Japan. I couldn't quite remember the name, and I didn't want to accidentally butcher it. So, we also did set up breeding for a couple of the areas. So we did make sure to breed some, or not breed, but synthesize some males for the herbivore park. So we've got eggs now in the Corythosaurus enclosure. It says storm view. No, we don't want to open the shelters. I don't understand what they mean by storm view reduced. There is no storm. We are in profit, 35K per minute. Not really sure why that is what it is. Alright, choose a contract. Well, we need to increase our entertainment side, so let's go ahead and focus on the discovery. Research, group adaptation at the Science Center. Alright, that's... no, I didn't want to do that. Alright, well, increase park appeal. Alright, we'll do that one. Increase total appeal. That's actually going to happen naturally simply because of the eggs. That needs maintenance. Where are our maintenance guys? There's one right there.
No problem.
Thoroughfare. Oh, we have got thoroughfare path. We've made 150K per minute. That's probably, again, because of the eggs. Have 3 naturally bred dinosaurs leave the nest. Oh, hold on a minute. We are at 45 on each of our areas. Why haven't we unlocked anything?
Please resume your normal activity.
Huh. Okay, let's... What I had thought about doing... Okay, well, there's contract complete. And we got no reputation reward for it because we're already at 45 across the board. Well, that blows. Alright, let's figure out the next thing to do. I think I want to put flyers right here along the... I'm guessing this is Oceanside. So, unfortunately, we're going to lose some cherry blossoms, but we can always put cherry blossoms back in. So let's put in a flyer enclosure. Aviary dome would be the correct name for that thing. Alright, so that's a backup. Let me validate. That's a backup generator there. Alright, so... enclosure. We'll start it here. Actually, let's get it as close to the water as possible. That. I can't go over one more. It gets too close to the boundary. Wonder if... There we go. Okay, let's do that. That still leaves some cherry blossoms, and I can always plant some more. Okay, so we've got that. Let's now put in an aviary hatchery.
We need more land if we're gonna make this place the world-class park that it was always meant to be.
I doubt that it will be that simple. Our client is nervous given everything that has happened, so we'll need to convince them that expanding is wise.
The client cares about security, right? Well, if Den's reputation can back it up, I can put in a good word to my security sector associates.
They care about security and spectacle. I can try and pull in some big entertainment sector names too, but I won't get far if Din doesn't impress them.
So I'm doing some replacement here of thoroughfare. Or not thoroughfare, but wide paths. Where I think it's important to have them. Some of these, they're already there, so I'm not really worried about it too much, but it was some of the originals that I was concerned with. Alright, I think we're good. Okay, so we've got the dome, we've got the hatchery, we do not have viewing. So we want... There's aviary viewing gallery. Dome viewing gallery. Viewing gallery provides... I still don't quite understand how that one works. Lagoon, that's for water-based. Oh, we have an activity center. Oh, we'll have to figure out where we can put the activity center. Okay. Let's put you here. Okay. Very good.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have added a new aviary viewing gallery, ready for you to observe our amazing
All right, let's go ahead and put some water in place. Let's go ahead and put piscivore feeder. Let's go ahead and put the ranger post. Oh, I don't have to do ranger post. That's right, because they do the ranger post there. All right, that's at least a starting point. All right, now let's figure out what we're going to synthesize. What do we want? Tapejara. Or Kyujara. Oh, well, hold on a minute. Let's see what is going to provide appeal. Are there any flyers on this list? Yeah, that's the thing. There's no flyers on this list. They're all carnivores. Okay, well, nothing I can do about that. They are still, though, a non-herbivore, so they will add to the number of non-herbivores. Okay, so our next thing is we need to accumulate an additional $1 million to earn a new site area. Alright, let's do... I actually think they can live with each other, if I remember correctly. So we might be able to do both. Let's go ahead and begin this one. We need 8, 3... There we go. All right. Let's speed things up a little bit. Let's do... That's not what I wanted. I was clicking on the Expedition Center. I don't know why it went to the small substation. Let's do another carnivore set. We don't have... Our scientists are busy. The Concavenator was right at the very top of the list of dinosaur appeal for this park, so I think we'll probably do that one next. Am I full up on scientists? Can I hire more? I can hire more. Okay, so let's get someone else with good logistics. Melissa looks good. 4 logistics. Yeah, let's... Actually, Yasser looks good, too. And Yasser's cheaper. So, Yasser it is.
Attention personnel. Please welcome your new park colleague.
There we go. All right. All right. So we have eggs. Select eggs. All right, let's make one of these. Oh, yeah, we're going to need to put in a nest. Let's make one of these male. Long-lived, nocturnal, intolerant, tolerant, long-lived, resilient, nocturnal, humble, tolerant. Holy cow. Okay, you're the male. Begin. Ooh, we need to increase the medical side a little bit. Okay, let's put a nest in. Flyer nest. We'll put you over here near the viewing gallery. I think that's smart. Wow, okay.
Complete. Incubation personnel, please stand.
Last thing before we release. Okay, we're going to add a task for you. Cover there. All right. Here we go. Very nice.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah.
we are pleased to welcome a Tapajara to the park.
Okay, so missing cover. That looks like it's it. All right, let's put that. There we go. There's our million. Awesome. We have more space. Uh-oh. I don't like that. Why are they... Oh, crap.
That new patch of land is ours to develop, but it doesn't come without challenges. It's encroaching on the territory of some carnivorous dinosaurs, which could become agitated by our presence if left alone.
Then we should get them enclosed and secure ASAP.
All right,
I
guys.
don't usually say this, but there's a bright side to this place teeming with meat eaters. The client here loves carnivores, and I can swallow down my anxiety around them for the dinosaur appeal boost.
Okay. Alright, I think we're good. Alright, that's not a danger to guests anymore. Yeah, these are the Yudi-Ranas. Why are there comfort issues? Missing meat. Really? That's weird. Okay. Oh, 2 of them got out. Oh, crap. I didn't realize 2 of them had gotten out. Alright, so we'll do this one first. Make sure that these are covered. There we go. Okay, good.
Asset requiring collection. Asset to be collected.
Ooh. Okay, that was a little worrisome. I want to add some more. Cherry blossoms. Actually, I don't want to add them there now that I think about it. Like that.
Asset transportation in progress. Assets in the air.
Yeah, that'll work. That'll look nice. Let's also add some more amenities while we're at it. So let's take a quick look at our coverage. Oh yeah, we have fossils now. Concavenator, okay. This is a level 4. Oh, no, not level 4. I was thinking of, okay, 4, 3, 3. Okay, here we go. Alright, so we've now got this entire new area. Now, they said something about capture and enclose the wild velociraptors and the Carnotaurus. Okay, there's the velociraptors.
Transportation complete.
Where's... There he is. Alright, we need another enclosure then. For the new velociraptors. What did we... These are carnivores, right? No, they're not. The Spinosaurus are considered marine. That's right, because they've got the deep water. I was looking to see if maybe I could just spin off of the edge here. I think I can. Yeah, let's do that. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Okay. Put some water back here. Gate. Right there. Viewing gallery. No, that's not... That's facing the wrong way. Let's put it here.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have added a new viewing gallery.
All right.
Asset to be collected. Picking up asset. Asset collection request received. En route to pick up the asset.
I just hope these are all velociraptors.
We are pleased to welcome a Corythosaurus to the park.
Asset in transit. Transportation underway. Transit has commenced. Asset has been collected.
Oh, I need to put a ranger post in here. I'm going to have to do maintenance posts as well, but I haven't. Well, let's go ahead and put one down. This is a little bit of crossover, but a fight has broken out between two of the stegos. Yeah, right here.
Asset transport.
And of course our ranger team is right smack in the way. Alright, one thing I want to do
Asset delivery confirmed.
is put in an additional ranger team. We'll do that. And we're going to add the new
Acknowledging request.
That's not what I... Where's the... There it is.
Acknowledged.
Why is it reducing guest approval? I also want to add to my maintenance team as well. Let's go ahead and do that.
Confirming asset delivery.
Alright, so we've got all of the velociraptors. Now I just need to get their status checks. Alright, it looks like we have them. 2 environmental issues. Missing prey. Yep. And shallow water? We have the shallow water. Live prey feeder. Alright, we'll put you there. That way you're in view of the viewing gallery as well. Oh, you need more water. Okay. That's fine. Cool. There you go. Alright, velociraptors are happy. Alright. Let's check on our flyers. Because now that they've been released, I haven't checked on them. There's one. Oh, they're happy. No, they're panicking. Why are they panicking? What are you able to live with? Okay, you can live with Kyujara. So let's go ahead and synthesize some Kyujara. Okay. Excellent. That'll be 2 sets of flyers in 1 enclosure. That'll work well. And I think if I really needed to... Oh, wow. Look at our profit per minute now. 473K. And we're at 3.5 stars. So after, maybe even in the middle of this episode, we may go ahead and go to the last of the parks that we haven't looked at yet, which is Indonesia. I'm not going to... There's no point in me getting a contract. It doesn't help me in any way at this point. I think we're finished. Oh, we still have 2 more. Okay. Might as well go ahead and do them. Alright, now where are the other dinosaurs that we're supposed to capture? Before I do anything, though, I want to look at our coverage. Okay, so transport rating 42%. That I don't really care that much about. Restroom coverage. Let me put down another restroom. That's easy enough. Okay, drink coverage. That's what we want to do. We want to do another medium drink amenity. All right, so here's what else I want to do. I want to start expanding my small substations. So before we leave Japan, I want to put that there. Then I'm going to put another small substation over here, like there.
Synthesis procedure complete.
Like that.
Personnel, please stand by.
That way I don't have to rely so much on... Alright. Guest restrooms. Let's put you right there.
Ladies and gentlemen,
And then I'm going to
this
put...
room is now open to use for whenever nature calls.
Where do we want to put... Actually, no. I want to move you to there. Because then that gives me room to put a medium drink amenity. Right there. And milkshakes. Bring all things to the yard. I don't know what I'm saying. That and that. Excellent. Alright, so that'll increase drink coverage. I want to make sure that all of my coverages are at least 50% or higher. Alright, we've got the velociraptors enclosed. Where are the last ones? Carnotaurus. I don't see where there are any. Actually, let me take a quick look at the map. Site map. There we go. Oh, that's why they're way out here. We could create a new enclosure over here. You know what? Let's leave that for the next time. Let's leave that for when we come back to Katsuyama. Because right now, Katsuyama is in a very good position. We're at 3.5, 3.6 stars out of 5. We have 18 of 40 non-herbivores. Obviously, that number needs to go, and it will with the capture of the Carnotaurus. Plus, we just unlocked the fossil. We broke down the fossils for Concavenator, so we can absolutely increase our appeal for that with that. Our shelter coverage is 92. Our amenity coverage is, or our amenity profits are at 100%. Total dinosaur appeal is at 83%, which is fantastic. We could increase our food coverage, and I think that would be easy enough to do once we add in the enclosure for the Carnotaurus. So that won't be a big problem. Yeah, this particular park is in very, very good shape right now. So, with that, let's go ahead to the world map, and let's jump to the next park, or the last one that's available to us, which is Indonesia. Now, I had thought. Complete site objectives to raise your reputation limit. We have reached all of our reputation limits. Oh, here it is. Access new sites by earning a total of 15 stars. Earning 50 reputation with each sector. And completing site objectives in East Asia? That's interesting. I don't know what the completing site objectives in East Asia means. Well, in either case, let's go ahead and let's at the very least get ourselves to 15 stars. So all we need to do for that is either go back to Sichuan, which, by the way, I still have not gone and remodeled things the way that I need to. We also could go back to Montana and keep moving Montana forward because we're only at 2 stars there. But I want to take a look at Indonesia. Indonesia we're going to manage viral outbreaks across a sprawling archipelago. Nusa Tenggara Islands. Okay. I know next to nothing about Indonesia. I've seen things about it on different TV shows, but of course that's fiction, so...
This isn't the first archipelago that I've cautiously visited, but unlike Las Cinco Muertes, the 5 deaths, this place might just have a chance at preventing disaster instead of stoking the flames. You see, when you have an immune system that evolved millions of years ago, what you really need to look out for is disease. And if humans can't find a way to help manage that disease, well, it won't just be 5 deaths, let's say.
Very good, you're all here. Now, there are reports of disease in nearby dinosaur populations, and we need to prepare this site to contain any outbreaks. Let's crack on.
Miss Halford, Lily, you're joining us here?
Oh yes, I'm here to help. The proximity to a tourist hotspot worried me, so I offered my services to the client pro bono.
Tourist hotspot? Dinosaurs are already susceptible to modern viruses. If those viruses mutated and grew more transmissible, we really better get started.
This is going to be tough. This is a very weird, narrow site map. So total scientist skill. So here's our park rating targets. Total scientist skill of 60. Number of genetically modified animals, 15. That's no problem, because every time I synthesize one, they're always modified. Average dinosaur comfort, greater than 100%? What? Number of different species, 12. Okay. Site information. Regular dinosaur deliveries and frequent disease outbreaks. Well, that sucks. We're going to have really good paleomedical in place. The appeal modifiers are Chunkingosaurus. That's got to be made up. Styracosaurus, or... yeah, maybe. Notosaurus. I think these are primarily carnivores. I don't think the Struthiomimus is. Anyway.
As you can see, the site already has a power station in place, but that power isn't going where it needs to.
Oh, I love a power station, huh?
Oh, okay.
Mainly because they're a whole lot cheaper in the long run than backup generators. Think of backup generators as a safety net. If the power does go out, they'll kick in and keep disaster levels to a minimum, which is where disaster levels should stay. To actually spread the power around, you'll need to build some substations and connect them to the power station with my good friend, the pylon.
Yes, I already know how that works. Thank you very much. All right, what I'm trying to figure out first is how I want to start situating things, because we've got this area here that is just crap. So let's go ahead and get rid of all of this crap. Please don't tell me I have to delete them all at once. Okay, good. Delete. This is where a drag and drop box would really come in handy. And considering how little space I have, I need to take advantage of whatever I can. Alright, so there's that. That's just a warehouse. We're going to delete that too. Alright, what is this? Is cages? Rid of those. Okay, that's the arrival point. Alright, this can go as well. I'm not a huge fan of this pathing structure either. I kind of want to get rid of all of it, because it's just a big old waste of space. I know it looks pretty, but yeah, and I'm not a big fan of that either. If this were a waterfall, I would have kept it, but it's not. Okay, now then, let's connect. We'll figure out how to connect things now moving forward. All right, let's put in our small substation. All right, they want us to put it here and connect it to... It is not obstructed by a standard path. There is no standard path there. Alright, I guess maybe I'll put it here and then connect it to there. Okay, there we go.
Our first animals are arriving shortly, and they'll need enclosures.
You think?
They aren't showing any signs of disease yet, but we'll need to monitor them closely.
Imminent viral disaster aside, has anyone else noticed how spread out this place is?
Yeah.
Isn't it a whole logistical nightmare?
Yeah.
Building across islands like this?
It's spread out, maybe, but the dinosaurs will actually feel really at home in this hot climate. In fact, dinosaurs around the world seem to be slowly migrating towards warmer climates in general. Finding out exactly why that is will be my next big project.
Oh, why does this have to... Alright, let's put the... There's got to be a better way to turn these things. Or a more controlled way, I guess I should say. Alright, let's put you here. Okay, there's our paleomedical. We're going to absolutely need that right from the very jump. So let's go ahead and do that. We've got arrival of... This is new. Psittacosaurus. Alright, I've got to get an enclosure in place here pretty quick. I have no idea what these are. Actually, I'll wait for them to get delivered. Then you're going to need power. Oops, wrong thing. Small substation. Okay, that's power. You're probably going to want water in here right from the get-go. Would be my guess. But seeing as I have never seen this dinosaur before, I don't know. Are these threes? Yes, they are threes. Okay, we should be good now. Adult female Psittacosaurus. They're cool looking. They are herbivores, so that's good. And we're getting 8 of them.
Transit has commenced. Asset transportation in progress.
All right, now let's go ahead and get the Rangers set up here. Let's get the mobile vet also set up. There we go.
Asset delivered.
Speed up time.
Asset transportation underway.
Oh, these guys are small. Oh, yeah, they're very small. I was worried about enough space.
Asset has been transported.
Okay, so they need
Transportation.
ground fruit and ground nut.
Transit has commenced. Asset delivered. Asset delivery confirmed.
Okay, there we go. That was easy.
Asset transported.
Wow, that was very easy. I guess we want a viewing gallery now.
Asset has been transported.
I think we'll have to put it there.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have added a new viewing gallery, ready for you to observe our magnificent animals.
I'm going ahead and putting in the wide paths now. Okay. Next is the Struthiomimus. Hopefully we can put that over on the other side. Whoa! Oh, crap. Give me 2 minutes. I didn't realize you were going to hit me that fast. Alright, new enclosure. Alright, let's do it on this side of the power. I think these guys are small also. Okay. Probably want water. Pretty good guess. I don't need power. Ranger station. Or ranger post, I mean.
Be there soon.
Resuming patrol.
That really all I can do at this point? Yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and speed up time. And the Struthiomimus, I'm almost positive, are also herbivores. Actually, you know what? While I'm waiting for that, is there... In other games that Frontier have done, there's been a... I don't want to call it a codex encyclopedia, that kind of a thing. Oh, the ones they're bringing us are not genetically modified. That's interesting. We also don't... What scientists do we have? We've got these two. All right, let's recruit a couple more. Let's also put in a building to increase. Charlie looks good. Logan looks good. We need somebody with strong logistics. Niharika, maybe? Yeah, Niharika. Okay, and then let's put in a... maintenance post. We're going to need a maintenance post, too. I'm going to have to do that soon. Response, maintenance, staff center. Yeah, these guys are small also.
Transporting asset.
How many?
Asset being transported.
There we go. All right, let me put in... Come on, guys. I need to... Capture a photograph, no. Achieve an average dinosaur comfort satisfaction of 100%. Really? Increase knowledge of the Triceratops genome to 50%. Okay, we'll do that one. Okay. I want to put in a staff center. Staff center, here we go. All right, let's see. Can I put you in here? Are you going to let me fit you into here? There's got to be a better way. The dumbest looking thing I've ever seen. Alright, so that increased our... Oh, it actually automatically connected. That's good. We do not have an expedition center. Okay. Why do you not have power? You're sitting next to the small power substation. Wow. Alright, well, then we'll put that there and we'll just connect you. Yeah, Perfect. And then while we're waiting on things, let's go ahead and see if we can find a... We're going to look for the Triceratops. Herbivores. Oops. Oh, no, that's right. All right, there's Protoceratops. I don't know if that's enough. There's Sinoceratops. There it is. Okay. Cool. I'm doing that mostly for the money, more than anything else, at this point. Alright, let's go ahead and speed things up so we can get the rest of the Struthiomimus into their enclosures. And then learn... Missing ground leaf. There we go. Missing ground leaf. Thank you very much. Oh, you are hauling ass. Seeing them on... okay, missing...
It will be easier to monitor these animals if they're comfortable. That should be our next priority.
Hey, is nobody else getting an overbearing sense of déjà vu? Of feeling like you're in the calm before some catastrophically chaotic storm? Is it just me? Well, You know, I suppose that's nothing new.
A disease has been spotted in the park, and I'm afraid it's more infectious than usual. Dr. Baldera was right. It must have mutated.
Uh-oh. Dr. Dua, we'll need your team's help researching a cure. Lambert, how secure is this place?
No risk of it spreading beyond these islands. Finch, I have never seen you take charge like this before.
Well, I am not catching a dinosaur flu.
All right, let's slow things down a little bit. We're increasing the knowledge of the Triceratops right now. We'll get over the 50% with the current fossil extraction. We need to rabies. So, medicine. That's tuberculosis. Rabies medication, there it is. Take a photo of a dinosaur with rabies. Really, guys? Do I? Oh, I hate it when they make me do this.
Control relinquished.
That's not what I wanted. Okay, now we can do the rabies. We need 1 and 3. Alright, so 1 and 3. Nope, wrong one. Alright, that'll work. There we go. Okay, so that's going. Beat up. Yes, we're not in profit. I know. All right, so that's now done. All right, the medical guy is on his way. Considering this is going to be... Yeah, considering this is going to be a lot of outbreaks on this location, I'm going to go ahead and get the second mobile vet unit right now. Okay, so the Struthiomimus are good. Now it's time for whatever these guys are, the Psittacosaurus. Alright, we now have the Triceratops genome.
Great work, but disease is still burning through wild populations. More unwell dinosaurs are inbound, so let's get ready to treat them.
Out of the contaminated frying pan into the disease-ridden fire, huh? All right, then. Get to it, everyone. You all know your places.
I'm going to pause.
Mine, for example, is way, way, way over there.
All right, we're going to pause here for a minute because we need to put a maintenance post in place, or maintenance facility, whatever. And then I need to build a closure for the Chunkingosaurus. Oh, God. Where do they come up with these names? And then we need to put in some maintenance and some maintenance posts. All right, so actually, let's start here. And then let's put one here. Okay, and add task for you. You're number 2. We'll add task for you. There we go. All right, so that's maintenance. Management views, world map, site map. I really thought there was a dinosaur encyclopedia in here, or whatever you want to call it. Let's go ahead and do this too while we're at it. Let's also go ahead and hire another scientist. Actually, let's hire 2 more. Let's hire Jack here because of his welfare. And I think we're actually good on genetics. So let's hire Kelly for her logistics. All right. There we go. All right. This is where we're going to pause it for this episode. This episode was a little bit shorter, but you got to see a couple of different parks in the middle. And obviously, we're going to continue to work towards building out Indonesia and getting it over 3 stars, because now that we are at 12, that will start to unlock additional sites so that we can work towards 30. The more sites we have, the more variety you all are going to get, the more fun both you and I will have. Because I definitely do not want to just focus on any one site for any length of time. We are absolutely going to have to go back to Montana to get it up over 3 stars. I also, of course, have to go back to Sichuan Basin for China and get it up over 3 stars. Maybe I'll do that tonight. I'll do the necessary work to do that tonight. In any case, I hope you've been enjoying the content. If you have, please make sure to hit that thumbs up button for me. If you haven't subscribed, please do that as well. And hopefully I will see you in the next episode of Jurassic World Evolution 3. I love this game. This is absolutely the best in the series so far. Frontier has really done a phenomenal job. Hope you're enjoying watching it as well. Hope to see you soon.